Hey everybody, Omar here, your Knife for the Party guy, and I am back with the third installment of my South African knife collection, the small knives. So without further ado, let's just get going. I'm going to go ahead and start with this one. This is my but my latest purchase that I bought. I've had this for about a month. This one was really compelling, and I had to have this one. This one also kind of shows an evolution of my collection. I only have one other full dress piece that's this size. That's what makes this knife so unique, is the fact that it's a full dress piece, and yet it's so small. I mean, usually full dress pieces, larger knives are better for showcasing that kind of stuff. But here we've got a small one, so let's just go over this one. This one was made by Henny du Plessis. You saw in my last video, my medium knives. I had a knife made by him called the T. Griffin. This one, I've got a little hand in the making of this knife as far as the name of the knife. He used to call this the Yaga folder. I don't know what Yaga means, but that's what he called it. And I kind of spoke with him on Instagram and said, you should call it the Rocket. So he has now decided to go ahead and call this one the Rocket. And I had a hand in giving him the idea to name it that. So when you go on his website in the next few months, or at least on his Instagram site, in the next few months, you'll see that this knife has now been renamed the Rocket. He like I said, he's kind of a newer knife maker. He still does not have a signature knife model like a lot of the other South African knife makers have. Like, Andre Thorburn has, a vast array of, knife models. The LL51 compact comes to mind for Trevor Berger. It's the Lex K. So those guys have model folders that are just, just signature model folders that kind of help them in their business as far as people seeing a knife, wanting it, and then ordering it. This could be that knife for Henny du Plessis. So, it's called the Rocket. So it's got Damascus, a drop point Damascus blade. We've got a titanium blue pivot, which has been, if you can see, get a little close up, you can see it's got these little craters in there. Surrounding that is a silver pivot ring, and then we got the Damascus bolster, followed by the marble carbon fiber handle, followed by a Damascus pocket clip. We're still not done yet. The liners, again, are blue colored with the Damascus backspacer. There's a lot of eye candy on this little knife. He does not use... This is the last knife that he's going to make with just regular steel ball bearings. When you order this model from him, it will have ceramic. This was just to see... I'm assuming this is just to see... Excuse me, if he could create a full dress piece in a small model. This one was actually made for me, which is quite ironic because I didn't even actually order it, but he intended it to make it for me. And I saw it on the Blade Gallery, and I just picked it up and got it. Moving on, the next knife is the Trevor Berger EXK. Or XK. As you guys know, there's a Lex K. This is the smaller EXK. We've got blue carbon fiber twill and lightning strike carbon fiber handles, black, and the blue titanium pocket clip with a carbon fiber backspacer going all the way up, which you guys know I love. Really smooth action. This is drop shot for a small knife. Small knives like this size, usually, having it have that drop shot action is quite rare. Usually it kind of stops a little bit, but this one pretty much just drop shot. Yeah, really, really nice. This one is the Mini Tactical Simba front flipper by John Arnold with marble carbon fiber and zirconium handles. Yeah, we've got a star pivot on there, really smooth action. Titanium steel backspacer with the blue pocket clip. Really nice action on this one. Runs on regular ball bearings, steel ball bearings. The next one is made by J.D. Van Deventer. This one is it's a washer knife. He doesn't make this in washers anymore. He makes it with ceramic ball bearings. But at the time that I ordered this knife, it was a new model, and he started out with them on washers. He now makes them with, I believe, ceramic ball bearings. It's pretty smooth. The steel on this one is N690. When I put it away, I didn't even tell you what's on it yet. This one has micarta handles, White Westinghouse handle with carbon fiber inlay and I'm going to say like wire crossing on the inside. They're copper wire on the inside of that. As you can see, the copper sparkling in there. It's a one-sided knife, meaning, just the eye candy's only on one side. The other side is all titanium. But it's got a really beautiful stonewash titanium look to it, which I like. We've got a carbon fiber back spacer on there. As I said before, this thing runs on washers. And yeah, it's pretty smooth for a washer knife. Moving on, one of my favorites. This is the, oh gosh, here we go. This one is made by Arucas Blumeris. Oh, it came to me. This model is called the LL15, the liner lock 15 model number, with, again, the copper wiring and the carbon fiber handles. It's got a titanium bolster with these sort of strikes going up on the across the top of the knife for decor. I think it's pretty nice. Really great action, M390 blade, runs on ceramic ball bearings, matching sort of, I guess, copper-ish colored with a mercury ball pocket clip. Really nice, very smooth action. Really enjoy that one also. This one was again made for me by Cosi Steenkamp. If you guys remember looking at my large knives, I showed you the Samsung front flipper. This is the Samsung, I guess it's called the Samsung Mini. Oh, sorry, the Samsung Junior. Samsung Junior front flipper runs on ceramic ball bearings. We've got marble carbon fiber and blue twill carbon fiber with wire mesh crossing. Really very pretty copper wire. Really very pretty. The blue titanium pot clip is just brilliant. I mean, it just looks really nice. Really good action, nice and smooth. Blade steel is M390, again, made by Cosi Steenkamp. This one is, I keep moving them like that. This one is sort of a dark horse in my collection, but I love it. This one's got kind of a special story to it. This is the only slip joint in my collection. I'm trying to get another one made by J.D. Ellis. This one has sort of a special story to it. I'll explain real quickly. This was going to be part of a set. I never got it done. I just didn't have the funds to get it done. But this is my 4th of July knife. I was going to have a 4 holiday small slip joint collection within this collection, made by 4 different knife makers. I can't even remember the 4 knife makers that I came in contact with to do this little project that never got done. But this was the beginning. This is supposed to be my 4th of July knife. I was going to have a Christmas knife. I was going to have like a Thanksgiving knife. And I was going to have a New Year's knife. You know, it was all 4 holidays. And it just never happened. But this one came out of it as the 4th of July knife. It's got the stars and stripes on it. The material on it is, I believe it's G10, but I mean, the design is so nice. What really makes it so compelling are these sort of aged brass colored looking screws. It looks like a knife Captain America would carry. Really kind of cool. You've got a Damascus blade on there. The walk and talk is really great. It's what they call the walk and talk, where you open it, because you open it, it's a two-handed opener, so you know, they call this the walk and talk, where it stops halfway and then you can close it. And what's great about these guys' knives is that you can actually close it with your thumb and it's not going to slam shut on you. It's so strong that people in South Africa, you actually use the back part of the blade to shear sheep, believe it or not, get the sheep hair off. That's what I was told by J.D. Ellis. He's the guy that made the knife. Really sweet guy. I'm probably going to get in contact with him again to have a large slip joint made by him pretty soon. Moving on, this is my other full dress piece small knife. Like I say, full dress pieces are quite rare on small knives. You just don't see it all that often. This one is made by Deshorn. We've got a Damascus drop point blade. We've got this sort of, I don't know what kind of metal this is, but it looks like metal that he kind of heated up and then began to press, so it had these craters in it, giving it that 3D effect and design. Really very pretty. You got a nice mercury ball on it. File work on the blade there is really dominant looking. And it's on both sides. The Damascus backspacer you can barely even see on this. But yeah, it's Damascus backspacer. You just can't really see it. It opens really smoothly. You close it with your, one hand using your thumb. It's not a flick 'em, close 'em type knife. You have to actually close it with your hand. Moving on, my second Lawrence Prinsloo knife. This one is really great. I was going to get the other Lawrence Prinsloo knife that also had the mosaic bolster, as you saw in my last video, where he had that mosaic Damascus. I was going to get that one, but not a big crazy fan of yellow. So I got this one, which is more like copper, shimmering. I thought that looked a lot nicer. Again, his action is unexplainable to me. It's drop shut, but you can feel the drop shut. I don't know how to explain that. Really nice looking pivot. Kind of looks like a wheel hubcap, which I kind of like. And it does match the theme of the knife. It's got this kind of yellow shimmering carbon fiber look to it. We've got a matching pocket clip, also the same color, almost goldish. And then for contrast, we just have a titanium back spacer. I take it from Lawrence Prinsloo. He doesn't do a lot of like fancy back spacers. He'll just throw on a titanium back spacer on there and that's it, which is fine with me. This one, I'm going to do something special for you on this next knife that I'm going to bring up because I want you guys to see this. I'm going to shut off the lights here in a minute while I talk, but I'm going to tell you what this knife is. This is made by John Arnold. This is, again, the Mini Simba Tactical Front Flipper. And what makes this knife so unique, I don't know if I can show you, but I'm going to try. What makes this knife so unique is, I'm going to show you right now. See if I can do it. I don't know if you can tell. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think you'll be able to see it. But yeah, it glows in the dark. Let me see if I can turn the light off on here. Nope, I can't. I can't turn the light off so you guys can't see. But the knife does glow in the dark. Sorry about that. Bad idea. Let's turn the lights back on. Finish up this video. But, you know. But in any case, I did showcase this knife on my channel if you want to check it out. It does glow in the dark. We've got an M390 blade. With a moon glow pivot ring, and the entire knife does glow in the dark. You got a blue pocket clip there. Action is, yeah, as you can see, it's like fall back again. Nice and smooth. Action, I can't close this one because I don't want to hit the camera or my iPhone, but yeah, there you go. It's got really nice smooth action on it. Blue liners, blue pocket clip, M390 blade. Really very sweet. Marble, or not marble, carbon fiber back spacer on the back there. Really very nice. I love that one. Again, it glows in the dark. If you want to check out my channel, you can pull up the mini Simba tactical front flipper John Arnold on my site, and you'll see, because I actually turned the lights off in that video, and you can see the entire knife glow in the dark. The next to last one is made by Willem Steenkamp. This is his, oh God, I don't remember the name of this one. Yeah, I don't remember the name of this knife, but this is his small front flipper that he makes. He doesn't do front flippers all that often. Most of his knives are just regular traditional flippers. But this one he did make, yeah, as a front flipper. He's very famous for the round crowning of his blades. As you can see that, it's kind of rounded on the top there. M390 blade. This knife is a mixture, the handles of this knife is a mixture of G10 and carbon fiber. Sort of an interesting combination. I wanted to have that on the knife, something that was different. I'd never seen carbon fiber and G10 together in one knife, so this one I definitely got. I had to have that one. And the last knife in my small collection, this one I had to have, because if you looked at my large knife collection in the first video, I showed you guys the black shredded marble carbon fiber Hornet. This is the marble carbon fiber Hornet Junior. So this one I had to have just because it was the same knife and it was a smaller version of it with a Damascus pivot ring, no less. The carbon fiber is really shimmering on there. We've got a black titanium pocket clip, really nice. Purple liners on that, and a black titanium pocket clip. Runs on regular ball bearings, steel ball bearings, really very nice. Perfectly centered. Yeah, again, the way Willem Steenkamp does just one material, it's so stunning that you don't care that he doesn't have more than one material on there. I mean, in this case, he put a Damascus pivot ring, so that's kind of nice. But, I mean, most of the time, it's just like one material and that's it. But the one material that he puts on the knife is so brilliant, you don't really care that he only uses one material because it looks so nice. Again, all handmade, one-of-a-kind handmade knife. All the knives in this collection are one-of-a-kind handmade. You will never see another one of any of these ever again, except right here on my channel. So that is it. My third video, year in review of all of my knives. The large, the mediums, and the smalls. So there you have it, my entire year in review with my knife collection. Waiting to do that for a while now. Going into 2023, who knows where my knife collecting will go. I am going to be going to Blade Show for the first time, so we'll see what happens there. And in the meantime, you know, look out for more videos on my collection. I'll be, you know, mixing and matching that up. Again, please comment on my videos. I want to hear from you what you guys think. I am specifically a South African knife collector. I do, however, have 2 other knives that are not South African. I'm kind of like waiting for that collection to get a little larger before I even talk about that. But, you know, those knives. But, you know, in the meantime, this is it. And I hope you enjoyed watching this video. I certainly enjoy doing these videos, and I enjoy your comments. You know, please comment. Let me know what you guys think. And again, happy knife collecting to any of you guys that are not caught up in this hobby. I hope you guys get started in it. So I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching, and you guys have a good Sunday evening.